Hello everyone, welcome back to some more thrift store finds, and I had amazing luck with Star Trek today. You never seem to find Star Trek stuff anymore like you used to. I wish I had so much more from the 90s or things that I used to have, but today was an exception. I found between the bargain bins and the main room a couple of Star Trek things at Goodwill, and then I had amazing luck somewhere else. First off, I found, complete in the box, this Playmates from the mid-90s. I think it's 94, I believe, 94. A lot of Playmates toys. Those were really cool, and they were more the affordable thing rather than the big collector's pieces, kind of the kids' toy versions. I had a bunch of them in the 90s. Not anymore, long story, but really cool to get some of them back. It was complete in box, and I actually put some new batteries in, and it's in pristine condition. So we have the classic TOS style phaser, the 1994 Playmates release. It's in working condition, even has the different settings. So that is awesome. That'll be just kind of like a fun display piece. I'm really excited to have that. And it just kept going with some more cool things. This is another one that it's a little beat up, but I'm really happy to find it because I used to have this as a kid, and it's also in working condition. This is the TNG Playmates Transporter playset, and I used to have this as a kid, and I used to build my own. I also had the TNG Bridge playset as a kid, that huge monstrosity, and I used to build out of Duplos and things, hallways and corridors, and kind of build my own Enterprise D with all the action figures, and then a transporter pad, and it works with mirrors and lights, and I just, again, put some batteries in, and it is in perfect working order, just a few marks and scuffs on it. Otherwise, it is in good condition, and I didn't even have to replace the bulbs or anything, just turn the power on. And they even had these really cool Playmates line of TNG and TOS, I forget what they're called, but the Transporter series, where the characters look like they're mid-transport, like halfway up the characters, kind of Starfield. I don't have any of them right now, but those look pretty cool in there. And then I also found a sealed Deanna Troi. So any authentic 90s TNG, that is really cool. That's one of these that I used to have as a kid, don't have anymore, found it sealed, so that was awesome. I was so over the moon, excited to add a few of those things to the collection. Already super cool. Then I went out to a different thrift store that was closed. A lot of places are observing New Year's Day today. Wasn't really thinking about that because most places seem to be open. It was more of just things like banks and the post office. Every other place was open normal hours. Don't know why this one was closed. And I went out about 20 minutes out of my way, so I was a little annoyed. But I went then, it's like, oh well, there's another thrift store nearby that we don't go to very often because it's gotten pretty run down, and as I've talked about before, Lucky Dog, I've been there before, and they really haven't added a lot. There's things that have been sitting there for 30 years because you see old photos of the store lying around, and yeah. But I was really happy I went. I found 2 more Star Trek things when I was there. And both of these were brand new in box. They had a couple other Star Trek things that were beat to death. I mean, destroyed beyond repair. And then these two is a little bit of damage to the box, but otherwise complete. The 15-inch Playmates light up Enterprise D. So this will be coming right out of the box and be up for a display right after I'm done filming this. That is really cool. I'm really excited to pull that out, put that together. And then one that I never saw in stores as a kid because I would have grabbed it right away, anything Deep Space Nine, but I never knew that Playmates had done a Bajoran tricorder. I had all kinds of other stuff, and they did a tricorder and the Bajoran phaser, I believe. Yeah, it's on the back here. But from Deep Space Nine, the phaser, and then the TNG era from the first few episodes where they introduced the Bajoran and Rolaren. This again is also going to be pulled right out of the box, even though it's sealed. I don't care. So that was just incredible luck. I went to a store that I wasn't planning on going to because they rarely have anything new, and there was Star Trek. So that is awesome. Still can't believe I found this thing brand new, sealed. This is going to be an awesome display piece. We'll have to get some sort of display stand for this Enterprise, but this is really, really cool.